So nothing to be uptight about. Let's relax and listen with an open mind and an open heart. So just receive it, and I'll share with you, what I have experienced. So it's not something like I believe in or ideology or something like that, but it's a lot deeper than that, because it's what I have experienced that has changed my life, has also changed the course of my life, and a lot of my value systems, if I might put it that way. So my whole worldview has been changed by this, and I want to share this experience with you. So just open up, relax, but also give your mind, give your thought to this, because I'd also like you to experience what I've experienced. So that's it. Read a book from the Bible, the Holy Bible. You know it as the Holy Scriptures of the Christians, but it's more than that. It's God's revelation to humankind. Lots of books have been written, laws have been written, books for certain times have been written, but they have been read. And I used to be an avid reader of novels at a certain point of time in my life. I read novels over and over again. But what I found about other books, and when I compare it to this book, is those books would start boring me the third time I started reading them. Now the first time it was like, totally engaging. I'd think about the book, I'd think about the plot, I'd think about this and that, I'm the kind of guy like who really goes into stuff. So I can't just whiz by stuff. Not some people can do that, but not me. That's not my personality. I really like to go deep into stuff. I like engaging books on plots, that really stimulate me intellectually. So I like to do that stuff. Used to like to do that stuff. But what I have seen about the Bible again is, this is the living Word of God, and the proof is that no matter how many times I've read it, no matter how many times I've read it, and like I know this, I've heard it a number of times, but it keeps on speaking to me anew. So there's something to this, and therefore I'd like to invite you to engage in this course. I'll read a passage from the Gospel of John. The word gospel is taken from a Greek word which is evangelion, and it means simply good news. Okay. Now, the Greek used to use this word for that purpose. Good news, something that good tidings. Okay, we put it that way. And this good news, what it's all about, and we're coming to that. It was written by John. He was an apostle of Jesus Christ, Son of God, Son of Man. We'll come to those meanings as well. And this apostle had seen him, had touched him, had been with him for 3.5 years while he walked as a human on earth. And he said, we know what we're talking about. It's not something like people had to convince us. So we spoke to him, we touched him, we saw him, we saw the miracles that he did, the people that he healed, the dead he raised, and all those things, and awesome stuff, walking on water and all that. So I, as a witness, am talking about this. And John, he refers to this in his epistles, but this is the gospel that John wrote, and he was around 90 years when he wrote this. Probably he didn't write it and somebody wrote it down for him, because he was a fisherman, had hardly any primary education. So they used to use secretaries in those days. That's way back around 2000 AD. Okay, 2000, around that, after Jesus. So let's read this verse. John chapter 14, verse 6. And Jesus said to him, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. Okay? Three things. I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. Okay. The first thing he says is, I'm the way. The second thing he says is, I'm the truth. And we'll deal with these one by one. Okay. So that we can disseminate it slowly. Now here the Father, who's he referring to as the Father? No one comes to the Father. Now the Father that Jesus is referring to here is God. Okay? He is God.